Hey everyone, I'm Kristy Bushaw with the Kristy Bushaw team, and I am here today to welcome you to Wisdom Wednesday. Today, I want to talk to you about something that affects every single real estate decision, whether you're buying a home or selling one, and that's financing, especially as we head into spring of 2026 here along the Alabama and Florida Gulf Coast. Now, I want to be real clear right from the beginning, this is not a lender presentation, and this is not about rates or loan programs. What this conversation is really about is buyer confidence, seller confidence, and how financing plays a major role and why spring is so often the moment when homes actually sell, not just get listed. Spring buyers are different. They're not casually browsing, and they're not in a maybe someday state of mind. Spring buyers usually have a reason for moving, a timeline they're working towards, and a plan in mind. They want to be settled before summer. They want clarity before hurricane season. They want a move that aligns with their lifestyle, their families, or their investment goals. Because of that, financing isn't something they plan to figure out later. It's something they take seriously right now from the start. And for sellers, this really matters because when financing is solid on the buyer's side, everything else in this transaction tends to flow pretty smoothly. What's interesting is most buyers are not actually obsessing over interest rates and the way headlines are suggesting. They're more thinking about what can I comfortably afford and how can I make my offer stand out and how can I avoid surprises? How can I win the right home without overextending myself? Smart spring buyers are focused on certainty, and certainty creates confidence, and confidence leads to stronger offers, and stronger offers almost always leads to a better outcome for sellers. Over the years, I have had many transactions, and I've noticed some very clear patterns among buyers who successfully purchase homes in the spring market. And these aren't very technical loan strategies, they're mindsets. Strong buyers don't wait until they find the perfect home. They think about financing first. They want to understand their numbers before they fall in love with the property that is right for them. That preparation shows up in how confidently they write offers and decisively they move forward. They are also understanding the importance of monthly comfort, not just the maximum price they can afford. Buyers who know what works in their lives tend to negotiate more calmly and more clear decisions. That clarity removes a lot of unnecessary stress from the process. These buyers also understand what truly makes an offer more attractive to a seller. Price matters, of course, but certainty matters just as much. Buyers who recognize that the structure of an offer that feels safe, clean, and dependable from a seller's perspective. And finally, strong buyers expect the process, not perfection. They understand that inspections, appraisals, and timelines are normal part of the buying process because they've planned and they understand the steps. They're not rattled by things that don't move in a perfect straight line. They understand and they're able to work with sellers who want to move forward. And that's why this is such good news. If you're thinking about selling, when buyers are prepared and confident, sellers experience fewer delays, fewer surprises, cleaner negotiations, and stronger closings. Spring naturally brings out buyers who are ready to move forward, and sellers who are prepared often benefit the most. But preparation isn't just about buyers. It's also about how your home is presented. Here's something most sellers don't realize. A well-prepared home actually makes buyers feel financially safer. When buyers walk into a home or even scroll through it online and it feels clean and well-maintained and thoughtfully presented and properly priced, they feel more confident about moving forward. That confidence matters. That's why we focus so heavily on smart home preparation instead of expensive upgrades. Today's buyers almost always fall in love with the home online first, before they ever even step through the door. So preparation has to work in two places. It has to work on screen and it has to be in person. When we help sellers prepare their homes, we focus on creating visual space through thoughtful decluttering, letting natural light come in and it being the center stage, making sure the exterior photographs well, staging rooms so buyers understand how the space functions, and paying attention to the small details that signal a home has been well cared for. This isn't about perfection, it's about confidence, and confidence is what motivates buyers to act. Most sellers don't begin the process by just one day saying, "I'm ready to list." They usually start by wondering, is my home really worth what I think it is? Whether selling actually improves their life right now, and whether this is the right season or if they should wait. Spring has a way of bringing clarity to those questions. The light changes and life feels more active. Momentum builds, and when value, timing, and confidence align, decisions feel easier. This is where working with the right team truly matters. My role is to guide, not pressure. We help you understand the real, true market value. See how buyers' financing strength affects your outcome. Prepare your home strategically. Position your property for spring buyers and navigate the process calmly and confidently. We connect the dots between buyers, sellers, financing, and presentation and get you results. When sellers work with my team, we know that they're choosing experience, transparency, local expertise, clear communication, and a steady hand throughout the process. We don't just list homes. We prepare homes to sell and sell well. If you have any thoughts or questions about what we've talked about today, just simply click the link below or give me a call. I'm Kristy Bushaw. See you next week.